This poor dog had been starving for 3 days, but he stayed still only because his owner left telling him he'd be right back. The workers at the mine tried to adopt him, but the dog didn't move at the door. Finally, the dog made a decision to start looking in the place where his master usually worked, and looking at the dog's expectant face, the mine workers just shook their heads slightly and said they hadn't seen it. The dog searched all the corners of the town, and even went to the pier alone, but never saw the owner's figure. So the dog embarked on a long journey to find his master. Under the hot sun, it ran in the desert, through no man's land, hitchhiked, and never stopped along the way. The attachment of his heart to his master supports the dog in searching for his master in one city after another. The dog took an airplane, took a cruise ship. It took 7 years to cross half of the world, but along the way there was only loss and sadness. Finally, he knew the time had come to go home, so it returned to that familiar and unfamiliar place once again. When the workers found the dog that disappeared for 7 years, it was lying quietly on the ground, and beside it was its owner. It turned out that the master had died that night 7 years ago. Perhaps the dog had already learned the truth, but it had been expecting a miracle, which is why it kept searching. Until the last moment of his life, he returned to his master.